You know, I don't even know if I married Ellen just to leave her. But I did leave her, yes I did. And I did go out west. Now there's something stark and solid about the West. It's a cleanliness, something washed out. There is something in day-to-day living elsewhere that does not exist in Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. And whatever that is, you see, its absence makes things better for me. On any afternoon, always after this Ovaltine commercial, this guy come on the radio and he's got these guitars strumming in the background. He's got his cattle roundup. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Tex Ritter is the finest singer country western music has ever known. And he's got a brand new recording out on Capitol Records. So if you want to see those peppers out on that range, watch that sunset over those mountains, and feel those reins in your hands, then you can either go out west or you can buy this album. Tex Ritter sings for you. Renegade, crying my heart out back to you. I guess that's my earliest memory. 3 or 4 years old, sitting in front of that skyscraper of a radio in our parlor in Lexington, Kentucky, while my mama baked oatmeal bread and Daddy, he finished up dentistry school. Mama bought that album too, she did. Just like the man on WSM told her. Now really wasn't an album. What it was 478 stacked together like a book. Well, something changed in me over the next couple of years, you see, because Daddy, he wouldn't let us listen to him. He hated them. But when he was gone, man, Mom, you got wore them albums out. We learned all the words. We just sing along. A hooping and a hollering and a yodeling. Yodeling. I knew right then and there I didn't belong in Kentucky. I was due out in the great Southwest. And if I didn't get on it and get out there, whatever it was that was waiting on me would be gone. Had to go to grade school first. First in Lexington, Kentucky, and then in Berea, where Daddy set up his practice. Let's see here now. John D. Letcher High School, Berea, Kentucky. University of Kentucky at Lexington. UK Medical School, also in Lexington. And Family Practice Residency, again in Lexington, 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 Lexington. Ellen Plunkett whacked me in the mouth with a Family Circle magazine. Reaching back in the line at Kroger's. She forgot hers, you see, and I was standing right behind her, and she just reached back and split my lip. We spent about the next 45 minutes getting to know each other in the UK emergency room. She found out that I was a medical student, and I found out she was a nurse at the VA hospital. Well, 2 years later, we were married. 2 years after that, I joined the practice of some doctor. Wendell Simpson, middle class, kind of sedate and honest as the day is long. I really liked his work, so yeah, we moved to Boonesboro. Well, I started taking patients, and this old guy comes in. Stop. Hey! Don't you see? Don't you see how this is one big slide? I popped out of my mama's womb onto a grease track. I didn't say or do anything. Everything was preordained except for that episode with Mom and me and Tex Ritter. And that promise I made to us. That's a warp. It don't fit. Anyway, we moved to Boonesboro and I started taking patients. This old guy comes in one day. And he's got back problem. I am real glad to see a young man like you. Real glad. You know, we mostly older folk around here, folk hurrying up getting old. I tell you, Boonesboro is a bored sort of place for a young fella. Me,
Yeah, I've had my day, and this hard-working, self-righteous little town fits me like a pair of wool socks. I admire a young man like you, though, settled and steady. I bet you all got a garden, don't you? And your wife does canning, am I right?
He was right. I was married once. I loved her hard. Nobody this day can look me in the eye the way that she could. I don't know, it was something about her. I treated her like a puppy, though, I did. I just drug her through one too many towns, always expecting her to be there.
Hey, one morning, she started slapping the shit out of me. Before I was even awake, she done packed her bags, jumped in the car, and was gone. Went home to her mom and started teaching. Maybe found herself a man like you.
You know, if I wasn't so damn curious about the obvious, I'd be a lot better off. I mean, a mountain is a mountain. A town is a town, and my seeing it ain't going to change it one whit.
So, son, how many youngins you going to have, huh? 'Cause you see, getting old is a lonely business. So you might as well have youngins running at your feet calling you daddy so you can appreciate it. How many of y'all going to have, huh? How many? Come on.
I don't know. Look, we haven't discussed numbers yet, but listen. Now, you've strained some muscles in the lower left of your back, and it's going to hurt you some for about a month. I prescribed you some muscle relaxers. Don't drive while you're taking them. Come back and see me in about 6 weeks. Now, you take care of yourself, old timer. You hear me? Hey! What do you think about this man Nugget? Chucked all this being a doctor, go out west and be a rodeo cowboy.
Well, I don't know what I think about such a thing, but the fact is that you are the way you are makes me make sense. I mean, something steady's got me around to keep this old world together. Don't forget, son, regret is a hair shirt. And whatever you do, don't you go in that rodeo. Well,